Coach Stoudamire is going to join us now on Pacific Courtside Live. Again, our final score, Pacific 87 and Santa Clara 74. Coach Stoudamire, I know this is a team that's given you guys some problems in the past. They certainly did at Santa Clara. It had to have felt good not only to beat them, but to do it the way you did it tonight, to come back and get some revenge.
Well, yeah, I just kind of went, I shouldn't say unconventional. You just do what you got to do, you feel, to win, right? And I wanted to keep the ball in the center third of the floor and run ball screen and make them switch or whatever they was going to do the whole game, because when we played them in the second half down there, they didn't do a great job of guarding ball screens, and so I just wanted to come back with it. They really do a good job of, if you allow them to, keeping the ball on one side. But today we kept the ball in the center. The thing is that Jalil got off to such a great start. He made it easier for everybody. Yeah. When you got a guy that had it going like that early on, and with his ability to get to the rim, the only thing that stopped him, it looked like, from getting 40 tonight was cramps.
Yeah.
So that was really the only thing. But he was really aggressive. He was tremendous. Second half, I thought he did more of the same. He made plays. He made some plays for Amari, and I was impressed with the way Austin came on in that second half, and he gave us a boost. But I thought we did a good job of guarding after that initial thrust. Also, it feels a little funny sometimes from the sideline. You're sitting over here and you want to play perfect games, but at the end of the day, I thought we did a great job of guarding. Pretty much, you take away their first 6 points from that point forward, I thought we did a great job.
Yeah, how big was that turnover they had in transition? They were about to maybe go up 8-0, and I thought you guys really caught your stride when you caused that turnover. We counted 4 turnovers in transition today? 5?
Yeah. I always say, if you have one, it's going to be shaky. But if you have 2 like that, you might not win a game. Right. They had 5 of them in transition, and 2 or 3 of them went for baskets for you guys. I said,
But I thought that was a big moment. They might go up 8-0 and said it's a 3-point play, and you guys kind of caught your rhythm from there. But,
I mean, we didn't start the game off the right way, but after that, just like you said, it kind of settled in. I think that in terms of turnovers for them, this was the first game and since I've been a head coach where I feel like we converted their turnovers into points.
Yeah.
This is the first time I think we scored like 22 points off their turnovers, and we haven't done that before. So this was a good game. Guys were locked in. I think that the game plan, in terms of them absorbing it, they absorbed it, and they were able to bring practice onto the game, so to speak.
But offensively, I thought you guys were the best I've seen. I saw the first half. I thought it was the best first half at home all year. The court being spread not only can help guys drive, but help your post guys roll to the basket and get some easy baskets, which you haven't gotten.
Yeah.
So with your double post guys, you have to pass 4 or 5 times. Tonight you were in attack mode, and that's what separated the score. I thought by you scoring so many points. I thought tonight you looked great offensively. Defensively, the only thing I'd say, they got a couple conversions in the second half, and you fouled right the last 5 minutes of the game a little too much. But other than that, it was about a perfect game. I thought your centers did a nice job. I was like Amari getting back in there and having some impact and doing things. And Hampton didn't play great early, but then Hampshire come back and he played great.
Yeah.
And Fritz always gives you great effort.
Yes, he did. Yep. No, I agree. That three-headed monster was really good, I thought, this evening.
We've talked a lot about Jalil. I want to give you a chance to highlight the other guys that were honored tonight. They were grad transfers, in Gary Chavici and Austin Vereen and Shaquille Fritz. We talked about Austin. I thought, you can't ask for a better guy in terms of what he brings you as a grad transfer, stability and leadership. Gary's hit some big shots. Shaquille's energy is off the charts. As grad transfers, what have they meant to your program this year, and what have they meant to this year's team, which is now a 20-plus win team, 21 wins?
They've been stabilizers. All 3 of them. They've come in. They've been stars in their role. They have. Gary, he gave us the shooter early on that we didn't have, and he made big shots. He's won games for us. He's kept us in games.
You'll never forget the shot he made against St. Mary's.
Right. No question.
That was an impossible shot. That went in.
No question. No question. I agree. And then with Shaquille The energy that he brings, some of the blocks that he's have, the block against St. Mary's, he's done some unbelievable things, and he's a kid that, from an athletic standpoint, I wouldn't say I would call him a shot blocker, not quite like Nam was when Nam was here, but on that level to where he can affect the game, just by coming over and doing different things. And then Austin, for me, he's been the model of consistency. He's such a balanced kid. Has a great equilibrium to himself, and he never is too high and never is too low, and that's been really good for the guys. Because I think collectively, the temperament of the team, that's what we struggled with a little bit in the past, and he was able to come here and really impact us in that way.
One day in an open gym, Scott Brooks was playing with our guys, and I told our trainer, go out there and pick the NBA player, because he didn't know our guys yet.
Right.
And he picked Scott fourth. Now he picked Scott fourth because he just saw this guy. He couldn't tell he was an NBA player. When I was watching you with Fritz in that picture, I was saying, which one of those is the NBA player? And I go, you look pretty small compared to him.
Well, I tell you, Coach, I've been this size for a long time.
That's good, man. Well, Coach, we're happy for you. Congrats to your seniors, and we'll see you in Southern California, man.
All right, thank you.
21 wins. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Damon Stoudamire, always kind enough to join us on Pacific Courtside Live, as our final score, Pacific 87 and Santa Clara 74.